Hello! Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the world of Hytale, where we, yes, you and I, are going to go from 100 days to 200 days. We have already done 100. Yes, and we got this beautiful, beautiful area done. But we have so many more things to do. We have some more buildings. So many more buildings, yes, yes, yes. Haven't really even tackled farming very much either. We have a lot to do. But, yes, it's time to get into this adventure. Crouch with me, crouch. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get down. Get down, Mr. President. Get down. But yeah, yes, we're going on a journey. Yes. Just like looks out. On a journey. Outward. I like this angle. I like this angle. I look very heroic. Wait. Yeah, that's better. And we're going to build some more Greek-inspired buildings. I guess it's a cross between Greek and this temple stuff. So, it's a bit of both. So, my major thing is getting this done. Like, we obviously have patches of stuff that haven't been completed. And the other thing I want to do, and this may be controversial, is I actually want to go around and make this entire area chalked. Like, I want to make this entire area just chalk. The reason for that is I'm going to be building buildings into this chalk thing. So into the side of these walls will be more buildings. And if that's the case, I'd rather have like chalk connecting into these buildings. And I think that would look better than dirt. So we're going to be completely chalkifying this area. Now don't get me wrong, there'll still be dirt up the top with all this wonderful, oh, rain. Wonderful wheat, but we do have to chalkify the rest of it. So yeah, that does mean like dropping down this. But it also means that we need to go get a whole bunch of chalk, because we just don't have enough chalk. And let's see how many times I can say the word chalk in this conversation about chalk. Also, we need to make a storage area, and I kind of want to put the storage area underneath here. I'm thinking behind this waterfall, like a secret underground area. So basically, we'd be shelling out this. I'd figure out a way of how to make it look nice, but yeah, definitely wanted to have this as the entranceway, then come in here, and there would be. So we'd have to leave 1, 2. And I'd have to figure out how far, actually we can use the map. Yeah, how far we can go along, basically. But I thought having a storage room would be nice, and also just something where you can easily access the water and get up if you need to. But majorly, just getting the storage out of the way, because as you guys can see, this storage is kind of in the way. Not gonna lie, this is all in the way. This is all of it's just there. So yeah, the first project is basically chalkifying the place and getting the storage in. And I think that's probably the most important thing right now. So what I'm thinking is we're probably going to, like, with putting the pillars in now, having a look at what it's going to look like, I feel that we should go higher, not wider. So probably going to go up even higher and have like a little, basically the chest here, chest here, chest here, chest here, and then having maybe here we'll have ladders up to trapdoor or slab boardwalk all the way around. So it's like a second level. I think that would make it so that we have more space, for one. But two, I just think it would look better. I think if we wanted to make it look grander, but we don't want to make it wider because the issue is the size of the mountain. And if we want to stay in the size of the mountain, yes, we're going to be doing especially around here, we're going to be doing a chalk coating, a shell almost, but we don't know how that's going to look until we get to that point. So right now, all we have control over is the storage area. So we have to clear out all of this. So yeah, tomorrow we're probably going to go to tier 4 zone. We'll get some slate, which I think we already have a decent amount, but We'll get some more. Slate, we're going to go get some ashen sand, which we'll be able to place into the floor. And we'll also see if we can get some basalt, which I think I have a lot of basalt because I was going to use it as the flooring, and then I realized slate exists. But, you know, why not? Grab the pieces while you can. And then we'll start continuing on the first floor of the storage. You know, we get the first floor done, and then we'll continue on to the second floor. So, as I said before, our palette is going to be a grayish tone. Grey to black kind of thing on the ground of the storage room. Just so it's not all white, because yeah, the temple is all white, but we just need a variety. We need to do more variety. I don't want it to be so white. It's gonna be black and white. You know, everything's so black and white. But yeah, so we're going to get the ashen soil, ashen sand, slate, and volcanic blocks. Which volcanic blocks take a while to mine out, so that's probably the last one we'll try to tackle. But I feel like that's going to be a good palette to start with. If we want to add anything to it, we can think about it afterwards. I do wish there was like glowing black blocks, because they have glowing colorful blocks, but not black. Like onyx. Wish it was an onyx kind of block. But that's not going to happen. You know, it's wishful thinking. I wish. Well, too bad. Well, it's too bad. I want a golden toilet seat, but that ain't going to happen. Bam, 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 bam. I'll probably get 2 stacks of cold, 3. We'll get 3. 3 stacks. For safety, we'll get 3. I will say, I do like the violet, purple kind of tones with this area. Because, like, the trees also have glowing purplish. The grass has got that, like, grayish blue, almost. It feels like this world used to be magical. Like, it used to be a fairy world, and then all of a sudden it was destroyed by, I don't know, monsters. Big scary monsters. Big scary monsters under my bed. Okay, so we're close. We need another, like, 20-something. Bam, 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 bam. I love this when you can break it. Honestly, I should have got a spade for this, but I couldn't be finding it. It was just too much effort for not enough reward. Alright, we gotta move to the next one. So, sand is the white stuff. Is that... No, that's not. Closest one would be there. We could also go over there. Oh, there's one there too. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to go through the poison forest. And I believe this is volcanic, so... Or is that one volcanic? Let's just mark that location. Let's go. Right direction? Yeah, right direction. Hey, I'm happy that these two are right next to each other. The volcanic... There's a volcanic cobble. And the ashen soil. I don't know what the requirements to finding ashen soil is. They have to be near something or a certain biome. I'm not sure. But, hey, not gonna complain. It's here, I want it. I want it, I got it. Don't even know how much I've collected of it, but we've got a lot of it. I'm wondering, because there's ashen soil, ashen sand, and then cold dirt. I wonder if we can do an ombre when we do the beach, you know? Like an ombre of grey and white on the beach. It's Rainbow Beach, but in black and white. I heard you. I heard you so much. You were not subtle. I'll also take any of these cinder fires that I can find, because, you know, I eventually want to try to step into the magic realm, and you can't do that unless you have cinder fires. Also, supposedly they unlock things, so there's that too. They're special in multiple ways. We're back in the storage room. Yay, brand new day. Oh yeah, I should probably... I will block that off for now, but I will put something there to stop the water at some point. I just need to know what's going to stop the water. I'm not entirely sure what stops water in this game. So that goes there. This is going to block off here. And then what we're going to do is remove all the flooring except the sand. Except that one piece of sand. Yeah, so just got to remove all of this, even these pieces, because yes, you may not see it underneath the chest, but you might see a slither of it, so I'm going to remove it. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. And as I said before, we are going to finish the flooring. Then we're going to move on to the first level, so this level, and then we're going to go even higher with the second level. So there are going to be 2 levels to this, and that way we'll probably never run out of space for storage. We may, but I doubt it. At least I hope not. For now, when we finish this, all the workstations will probably be in this center area, but we'll actually move them to different buildings when we actually create the buildings. So there will be, like, I don't know, a hunter, and they will have the tanning station in there, and there will be a whole bunch of hunting stuff in there, so it's just to make it look more hunter-y. But yeah, the main thing is each workstation will have its own space. I always like doing that. I always like doing like buildings dedicated to skills or building types. The same with villages in Minecraft. I like having their own space too. So yeah, it's just about doing what feels comfortable for you. Okay, well, we should probably do like this piece, that piece there, one piece there. Kind of like it's spreading out. Oh, you can't place sand? Okay. Right. Maybe? Let's start in the corner. So I think we should probably do this, just for now. At least I'll break them when I, move to a different section. Oh, I keep forgetting you have to rotate them. That's the beauty and the hell that comes with vertical slabs. I think these will go better with the chests. Which I was going to use the golden brown chests because I really, really like them. But we've now figured out that there are temple chests that are blue and white. And I'm just like, oh no, they're going to suit the build more though. I am winging this pattern. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just placing blocks and hoping for the best at this point. Hey, that is what half my builds are. I place things and hope for the best. I have not planned anything. Unless you count seeing an image in your head and going, yeah, that's what I want. I don't hate that pattern. I don't. I could convince myself to hate it, but especially because it's black. I just don't like the darker colors. I love lighter colors, but I've got to admit, black does complement so many colors so well. Like, so well. Whereas white doesn't complement all colors the best. Like, white and red reminds me of a candy cane immediately. No offense to white and red, but you remind me of a candy cane immediately. I think the only issue with this design is that it kind of takes over 2 blocks. So I could do it in the corner of each one, but then there's this section in the middle every single time. Well, since I like it, let's try it. I want to put some light down in the storage area. I feel like that's what we need right now. I'm going to go dark blue, not... Oh, wait. We have blue crystal blocks. I don't remember how many we need. There we go. Wait. Oh. Two of them went. No. God damn it. I wanted them to face like this. Might have to go get some more blue ones because I believe that it when you break them. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The sign's okay. Whee! Sparkles! Sparkles, and then feet particles! Sparkles and feet particles! Yeah, so much particling going on here. Well, now it's time to actually start this. We actually have to start these holes now. Which does mean we actually have to start replacing the backs of these with chalk. Oh, that's actually sand. Hey, it's white. That's... all white things look alike. All white people look alike. Maybe I do need more chalk. Axe. Let me just get out the axe. Christina, bring me the axe. Huh. Huh. Not exactly what I was looking for. Maybe I should do some different slabs and then we can decide from there. This one I will leave here. Let's get the cobbled one, which we can't exactly get a trapdoor for, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Is there any white wood? There was the white log, but is that gonna make white wood? That was from inside the yeah, dinosaur area. Let's find out. Probably gonna make something like softwood. Soft and supple wood. Yeah, it's the light wood. It's a bit of a yellow tinge, and there are no trapdoors. There's only crude trapdoors. So they don't have the trapdoors for them. I don't know how I like that. If I like that. I don't know if I feel good about that. I guess. I suppose it's gonna have to do, because we don't have any options for trapdoors. That's the problem. We don't have many options for trapdoors, and I want to make this catwalky type thing. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we've got, and unfortunately that isn't slab, because slab doesn't have smoothness. Now don't get me wrong, there are options if we were to do a modded route, but unfortunately we can't do the modded route right now. I don't think it's appropriate, especially because we've been doing a modded series anyway. It's just not appropriate right now. I'm probably going to put the ladders here, by the way. Put the ladders here up to there. And I am probably going to do this in every single one of these. And over here as well. Like that. I think it's coming out okay. I think it's looking alright. After we've done this, we can put the ladders in. And then start like getting out the second floor. I'm probably gonna do, again, it's gonna have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna leave one layer here because I'm gonna go up there and then start shelling this out and leave one layer, so it makes it a lot easier to shell it out. And then we'll take the last layer out, because otherwise we'll have to be looking up like this for like 5 up and probably jumping a lot too. I don't want to do that. I want to make this a little bit easier on myself, you know. So calcium should be around here somewhere. That's cobblestone. I found calcium. According to past recordings, I found it somewhere here. Actually, I found it there. Oh, a bear. Of course it's a bear. That's chalk. There's a bear dead. Of course they're surrounding it, so it's not that one, so thank God. But it's one of these ones. The bug's after me again. God, it's not hitting me as much. Yay! Go away. Seriously. The problem is I can't even make arrows right now, so you can't attack it because it's up too high. I wish there was another way to attack the bugs, that's all. Ooh. Like, I could use this, but it wouldn't jump high enough to do anything. Where'd the bugs go? Both of them missing now. This is the block. I believe. Yeah, calcite. Not calcium. Calcite. This is the block I've wanted. How do I, like, what's the logic of this block? No idea. I don't know why it's in this biome. I don't know what biome it's usually in. It makes no sense to me. Is it supposed to be underground? This is the only place I've found it so far, which is a little confusing, but I'm sure someone's going to say at some point, well, actually, it's only in this biome, and it's actually really easy to find. And I'll be like, so why am I having so much trouble finding it? Yeah, I've not found it anywhere else except for this area. And the only reason I found it is because I was looking for those blue azure petals. We need to collect as much as we possibly can, because I don't really want to always have to come back here for calcite, you know? That's the one problem, having to go back and forth for this specific block. Is it down the cave too? No, no, no. It's not down the cave as well. It stops about here. So the plan is that we go through the portal to the snowy area and we find ourselves some calcium. It's supposedly in the water. I looked in rivers last time. I think I did look a little bit in... the oceans as well, but I don't know if I found any. So we just got to be careful this time and have a better look. I will say, I saw in some pictures, people were finding it like here. So it might be like in iceberg areas. Maybe I should drop down in there. Oh! Okay. Ah! Ah! There we go. Oh, it's so foggy. Oh, it's not foggy under here. Okay. What's this? Lots of ice. What is with sharks in this area? They really don't want me to have the calcium, do they? Like, no, no calcium for you. Release the sharks. But he seems like a really nice guy. Maybe we should give him the calcium. Nope. I said no calcium for him. Yep, it got really foggy. I was like, why is this one block extremely foggy? Hey, wait a second. Is that what I think it is? Calcite! We found it! It is in this area. I don't know why it was in the other area. I can't actually see. It's foggy in here too! Any oxygen right now is all fogged up. I'm a boss, I'm about to blow up. Fog! Actually, I can see it a little bit. But we found it. We found all the calcium. Yes. We're going to need this. We're going to need so much of it. I'm so happy. So, now we know calcium is in the frozen area, the ice area, and you can find it in the water. Not the deep water, just normal ocean type areas. When they said it was in the river, they meant like it's not attached to the ocean. Because technically this is, but isn't? I don't know. And it has gold coming out of it. Even cooler. But yeah, people did say if you find gold in the lakes, then it's usually calcium's very close by. Or it's usually attached to calcium, which it is. Let's look at that. Oh my god! Penguins! Hello! Hi, buddies. The little flappers. Look at their little flappy wings. Oh my god! I'm told they newt too. Hey, buddies. How you doing? Oh no! Oh. He just newted! Are you gonna be okay there? Look, you newted! Ah! That is so cute! We now have a whole bunch of calcium, thanks to finding it, which is great. One thing I really want to do is actually replace these two sides now. And then we'll have to make more fence for down below as well. So that's going to be a lot. But what we should do is we should check for... No. Bad. We need to check for some slabs. Make sure we don't have any like this. Slabs that may be useful, you know? Maybe better than making more. Hey, I'll when we have the storage filled up and done, I won't have to worry about that ever again. Also, we should probably move this back to the over there, because I only moved this here because of this, and we just keep having to run all the way over here just to change stuff, just to make stuff into other things. Let's replace these. Oh, I also replaced this, didn't I? I replaced this too. I think I replaced most of this. Because I replaced it to the pillars. Yeah. Yeah, I did see the putty tat. Last but not least, we put the finishing touches of... There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Now we have to do the same here. We basically just destroy this entire thing. So yeah, we need to mine up 3 as much as we can over here, and then I'll have to jump over there to do that one. It's not that I don't trust that I can't reach it, it's that I'd rather not have to if I didn't have to, you know? You struggle to reach things. I'm tall, I'm not used to struggling to reach things. Now, my boyfriend, on the other hand, his short ass. He's short as hell. There is still a lot to mine out, I'm not gonna lie. There is still a lot to mine out. Just looking at this, just looking at this, you're like, oh. I've got all of that chunk in a second. Yeah, now I've only got the centered chunk. So all this needs to go. It's all the way around. Then we have to take this out. I'm sure it's gonna look good once it's done. That is what I'm telling myself. It will be all worth it once you see it at the end. Or it won't, and it will look terrible. Either way. Peaceful. Serene. Those are the words I would describe today. We're just going to have a nice, peaceful day. And if anything tries to ruin my nice, peaceful day, I will murder it. It is that simple. It really is. It's that simple. You destroy my peaceful day, you get murdered. So what we're currently doing is we're trying to get... Do we have enough chalk? Yeah, we have lots of chalk. We have lots of chalk. We're trying to get in the walls now. Get all the walls done for the storage. As I said, there is a chance we don't use this top layer for storage, but I feel like we probably will. We'll probably be a bit of a hoarder. Bam, bam, bam. Not that there's anything wrong with being a bit of a hoarder. I mean, many people, and especially in these kinds of games, collect ridiculous amounts for crafting things, you know? And you never know when you're going to need something. There's always a situation of you're like, well, I don't know what this is, so I'm not going to collect it. And then 10 in-game days later, you're going to need it. You find out it's something you actually needed and you didn't think about. One final wall to do. I'm gonna put in the final pieces of chalk. I do find it I do like the animation when you place it, like the little puff of white, because it is chalk. It's literally the thing you put on blackboards, you know, the thing you draw on sidewalks. So it makes sense. Makes sense that'd be a puff of dust. It doesn't make sense as my character isn't coughing really, really loud and a lot of it. With chalk. Oh, I hate getting chalk near my nose. Jeez, it wrecks up my nose for days. It is awful. So, the next thing we have to do is we have to do the ceiling. To get the ceiling in. Now, I am probably going to do the pillars first, so I don't have to slab those. But everything else needs to be slabbed. I think even in here. Down there. Yep. There. There. Slab. Slab. Bam. 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 Oh. I'm being very bad at placing these. It's too much focusing. You know, too much focusing. My brain's about to explode. My brain's like, no, too much. Stop. That'll make us smart. We can't do that. The pillars in. See, the pillars are literally coming through the ground. Look at that. Look at it all the way through, like smack through here. This doesn't even touch the sides of the pillars. It's basically a hole. It's going to be a little annoying maneuvering these. Because I'm going to have to go around the blocks, like here. But I'm sure it won't be too bad. I still have to figure out a way to label the chests. I don't know if there's like signs that we can put on them. I haven't actually looked into it. I know there are signs, but can you put them on the chests? That's the thing. Or am I going to have to find a way to label what's inside another way? Which, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, these pillars don't even go into the ground. That's where the door is. Well, the entrance. Entrance door. Since I don't think they have the mechanical stuff yet, or redstone type stuff in this game yet, it's not like I can make a secret redstone door. So instead, I'm just building it in the side of a waterfall. It's like, well, that's secret enough. No one's going to think to look behind the waterfall that I made myself. No one's ever going to think of that. That's the last place people would look for a secret room. This is actually coming along, you know. I was worried about this at first because you think about it, you're like, this is gonna be awful and all that. You doubt yourself, especially when you're just kind of winging something. Like, none of this was planned. All of this was just off the top of my dome. Especially because I'm just not used to the blocks, and I don't want to spend hours and hours in creative coming up with something creative when I'm just gonna make it again in a normal survival world. So, you know, it's just don't understand. But that's just me. So coming up with something and it actually looking good off the dome, it's like, yeah, feels so good. So good. Boom, boom, so good. I'm with you. Do, 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 do. I also think that the fact that we had the right type of building blocks to use. Like, a lot of the lights and blazes and pillars and chests all match each other, so that's actually quite nice. Didn't expect it, but it's quite nice. It's best not to have an expectation. It looks kind of cool from like when you're looking for like this, like the layers, and it gives off typical storage room. You know, we all like a typical storage room, something with lots of space. So much space that we usually don't need it. I usually run into that. I don't usually need the amount of space that I have in storage rooms, and I end up just being like, well, I guess I'll just shove stuff in here later to figure out later, you know? It ends up being the dumping grounds, the dumping box. I think we did have too many chests. Yeah, we had 20 too many. Although we could put them in here. So the corner's the only ones without the chests now. There we go. Also, just because it may not have a bottom doesn't mean it don't need a top. Wonderful! We have a storage room! Yay! Yay! We have something that we can work on and make all look pretty. Oh, with nice, clean, and organized storage. The problem right now is I have to take all of this and put it in there. All the building blocks. Oh, jeez. Okay. We've got a long sword ahead of us. One sec. It's going to be awful. It's going to be so bad. You have to come in here constantly, sort everything in. And it's going to take me days. A brand new day begins. And now, with our storage all done, all clean, all sorted, we can move on to bigger and brighter projects. The one thing I do want to do is I want to clean up the area we have already completed. I don't want to start a brand new project until we finish the one we've already started, which is this. The pagoda and the pavilion. Or pagodas and the pavilion. Now, the major thing with this is that I don't like these pillars. I want to replace them with something. As much as they look good, but they're too thin and small to go with this huge pavilion. Which is making me think I want to do something here that, like, arches off into there. Kind of like a small little arch. And do that for every single piece. The other thing I want to do is I want to collect up a whole bunch of quartz and make walls. Go all the way down. All of this mountain will be completely cleared. This will all be flattened. And it will just be giant chalk walls. So we're putting chalk wall there. Chalk wall there. Kind of like this. Except I'm going to make these a little more jagged. They won't be like staircasey. Kind of make this make it look more man-made than anything. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go for more man-made. So what we're going to need is a lot of chalk. Alright, let's do this. Bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-bum. So, we have had to move this over because as I was doing these pillars, you know, adding these all in, I realized this is completely off-center. Quite badly off-center, actually. So I've had to move this all the way over here, and I'm going to have to put more crops along here, which isn't a bad thing. We're going to move you as well. It's fine. It's fine. We just have to do them with all three of them. You know? Because I'm pretty sure all three of them are off-center. Let me check. Yep, that one's going to move to there. That one's going to move across there as well. Ugh. Why did I not see that before? Why didn't I line these up with these? I think that's the mystery. Why didn't I line them up with the actual pillars that existed before? It's fine. It's fine. No one expects me to be extremely smart, do they? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then put this one here. And just do this. Instead of putting the stairs all around them. It was cute, it was fancy, but it just wasn't right. Put this one here. Put a stair piece there. And voila. We're back to normal again. Yay! It's all lining up. I don't have to worry too much about it. The lack of symmetry would have driven me insane. Well, more insane. Let's find out everything's coming up roses, or whatever the saying is. Today we've got to fix up all of this chalk. So much chalk. Do we have any more shovels left? Because if not, we need to make a shovel. We need to make something that we can clear out all of the dirt from. We do have a shovel. We're probably going to need another shovel, let's be honest. But we do have a shovel. What do we need for a shovel? Or do I need to get one? Oh no, there's one. Light, ingots, linen. Light, iron, ingots. Okay. So first, we come here. We get light. Let's get some more charcoal from over here. Got a decent amount of charcoal at the moment. Or 300 of it. And then linen. Which was back here. I should have grabbed them both at the same time. There we go. And then put everything back. The only way the storage room keeps clean is if I put stuff back. If I don't, then it gets instantly back to the way it was. Just, you know, in a nicer looking area. Pretty much remove everything that isn't the... Oh, does it actually remove the chalk as well? Oh. Interesting. Now, the idea for down here is that what's going to happen is we're going to put a kind of, I think either quartz or, not quartz, marble or chalk outline all along here. So it's like a barrier almost. And then within the barrier is going to be just lots and lots of wheat. There'll be buildings on the other side and probably more over here, but like, until we get to that point, it's just going to be wheat. Oh, so much wheat. So for right now, our job is to level this out. Make it nice and smooth. You can easily build a platform, but not if the entire space is, you know, covered in stuff. Get lots of flowers, hopefully. Make it all look nice and pretty. It's gonna take ages. It's gonna take ages, but it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good, it's just gonna take a while to get this all done. And that's the point. The point of this is to kind of make this look a bit more smooth. Like, that's almost good. That is not. That was just because I thought I had to connect it. Oh, white clay. Wait, this is white clay? Are you kidding me? We have been looking for clay for ages. Like, actual white, like, colorful clay. I think I found the normal clay in the sand area. I did not realize that white clay would be under here. That is so cool. That is what I wanted to make a lot of the buildings out of. I want to see if I could make, you know, white clay bricks and stuff like that. And what we could actually do with it. Oh, yeah, white clay. It almost looks like the chalk. So we're here. This is the same kind of area. This is white clay. Yay! Oh, that's awesome. So basically the marble areas that have chalk and stuff, underneath them, they also have white clay. And it's easily taken out by a shovel. Oh, that's beautiful. That is wonderful. How is it? It feels so good. Feels so good to know where the white clay is. Yeah! As you can see, we've got these beautiful walls, which did take me a very long time to do. I think it's 4 days now. It took me 4 days just to do this section. And we have a lot. We have around there and around there. But luckily, those 4 days won't be in an episode, so, you know, it's not going to matter too much. But when it comes down to it... Ooh, marble. What I do want to do is I want to make platforms. So we have platform, say a grass platform there with a chalk lining that will go straight down again. And that will keep happening, like circular platforms of grass all along here until it comes to like the edge. Each of those will have like wheat, and I'm hoping vines and stuff like that to cascade down. It's going to be kind of like Garden of Eden inspired, or something along that. Gardens of Babylon more like. It's just how I can do it is where I'm stuck. But yes, what I want to do is I do want to do like circles or kind of squares with little corners, little curved corners, filled with just like nature. And I also want to do some things like that. Just a little bit of shape. So that depends on where we put the things first. Yes, I do want to give it a little bit of shape so it's not just straight all the way down. But again, we have to do it all the way around before we do that. And we do have a staircase going up to here, so it's not like it's when we can't get up there. But yeah, we're probably going to move this way. Probably going to move this way. Wow. And this only took 10 days to clear out, would you believe? Took 10 days. As you can see, there's like a trench down there. A very, very wide trench. No, it's actually not too wide. But this trench goes all the way around. Yeah. Oh, what happened there? We got one piece. But yes, trying to make the trench go all the way around so we can clear everything. Because this is going to be the bottom. Like, this is going to be the very final flooring. And then once we've shelled out all of this, I can start putting on the layers. I know that seems stupid. You're taking everything out just to put stuff back. But I won't be putting back the same stuff. I'll be putting back ashen soil and ashen sand and, you know, those kinds of things. So it won't be exactly the same. And we are going to be doing layers of layers of grass and layers of farming as well. So yeah, taking this is all we got done in 10 days. I mean, I want to say it's all we got done, but it's actually quite a lot for 10 days. Just means you're probably going to take another 10 days to get stuff done. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how long things take. This is Hytale. Hytale is it's unpredictable beast. It's not like Minecraft where I know this is probably going to take this amount of days. No, no. It's not how it works here. That's not how it works here. We do need to repair our tools, though. We need to make them look shiny. Shiny and brand new. Whee, sploosh. So this is the ashen sand. This is the ashen sand, the gray, light gray one. I probably showed you like multiple times, but I like the fact that there's different kinds of sand. Like yeah, in Minecraft they had red sand, but I don't think I've ever used red sand for anything. You know what? I'm gonna dedicate myself to using red sand for something in Minecraft. I don't know what, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it. Maybe I should do a desert area at some point because I've never done desert kind of areas in Minecraft builds yet. So. Jeez, that is insane. Look at the fog rolling in over the water. I'm able to see all of the blocks I've been digging up. Look at that. It's been 25 days. And we've almost cleared out the entire area. Almost. It's a little insane that, you know, 25 days ago, this was all green and lush and pretty, and then I decided to go DeathCon on it. But yeah, it's crazy. We are going to be removing all the stone as well. It's gonna happen too. All the stone's going to be removed too. We still have quite a lot to go. You know, a few more days. I'd say another probably 10 to 15. But honestly, once this is all cleared out, we can start making our own biome, which I'm excited about. I am excited about it. And I think I'm gonna make the lighthouse, Alexandria's lighthouse over there. I feel like it would make sense. I'm still gonna put a tower over here. That's gonna be kind of a skyscraper type thing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to utilize this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna build not only, because I was just gonna build like layers of garden and stuff, which is still gonna happen, but I'm also thinking of doing layers of housing. So yeah, we'll have houses basically built into the side of the mountain. Now the housing won't be too big because obviously we still have the issue of having a storage room in here, but figure that out later. Dead. The other problem I've run into is this actually technically is a cave. Like this area is technically a cave. Mainly because I keep getting goblin miners and rats and bats in here, which is kind of insane. I didn't think this would be classified as a cave, but hey, what do I know? You know? What do I know? Obviously nothing. Obviously I have no idea how it works. You know, obviously I have no idea. And you might be thinking to yourself, Friendly, this episode's kind of boring. You're just clearing out a lot and doing a lot of planning. Yeah, but that is what this episode has to be. Because, like, eventually I had to have this episode. Eventually there used to be an episode where I'm just clearing things out and just doing planning. We're just lucky it's happening at episode 12 and not like episode 15 or 20 or something. That would be awful. Although technically it's happening on the 200-day episode, but I don't think we really count that. I don't know. Do you guys count that? Do you count it as like the episodes, or do you count it as like the 200-day video? Because I feel like we're only gonna have 3 episodes in the 200-day video because of how many days it's taken me to clear this out. You know, it's gonna be 3 days. It's gonna be 3 episodes, just 3 episodes. But it's not like we're gonna stop there. So it's gonna be more. But then we're gonna get to the 300-day mark, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. I don't feel like it really matters anymore. I don't think it matters anymore. Let's be honest with ourselves. So yeah, I'm just going to we're gonna jump onto stream. Actually, we're gonna jump onto stream. I'm gonna go finish the next 15 days, probably finishing this off. We're gonna clear this out. And then we're going to probably start doing some outlines. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to do some outlines. And there is a part of me that wishes that Flashback, I don't know if you know Flashback mod or Replay mod, there's a part of me that wishes they exist so I could do time lapses and stuff. Because I think the time lapse of me removing all this would have been really cool to watch. Like just it going from beautiful and lush to this barren wasteland. But unfortunately, we don't get to watch that. We don't get to watch that beautiful thing. And plus, I might be replacing all of this area with dirt, so which would take a long time as well, and a lot of dirt. But yeah, it might be a good idea. I'm not entirely sure yet. I still think that we should probably get a lot of sand, which might be what we're doing soon. We might get some sand. We might get some sand for over there. I feel like we're gonna get sand for anything that's touching the ocean. We're going to put some ashen sand, the white sand. Because as I said, this is supposed to be like Greek-inspired, very white, grey, black, gold. That kind of heaven-esque area. Anyway, let's go do some streaming. So we finally finished, oh! One sec. Ha! We actually have finally finished completely destroying that area, and I'm now collecting sand, which is great. Just gonna collect all that sand around the center. I told you I added the mod so that it's more accurate, the shovel, because if you don't, you do it on this angle and it will like do one piece there, one piece there, one piece there, and won't touch that one, that one, that one, that one, or that one. It is so weird. I do not get why it's so inaccurate. But yeah, quality of life stuff, guys. Quality of life stuff. We will be going to doing a heavy modded world at some point. Not right now, but at some point. But now I need to get as much as this as I possibly can, to be honest. Like, not even a small amount. Probably going to fill the entire thing up. Because I have a feeling we're going to use quite a lot of it. Plus I'm going to try to replace some of the ocean stuff with it. Like blend it out a bit. The other one I want to help get some is where is this one? Ashen soil. I think I might replace dirt with ashen soil. I think. I'm gonna see if there's another version of dirt as well. So yeah, we're really just getting as much of the materials as we can so we don't have to come back. Because every single time we have to go here, which luckily this one's actually close by, and the ashen soil's right there. But if I say wanted to get all this, the poison trees, I'd have to like run all the way through. And yeah, the other thing is this isn't actually near. This is over near the frost area. This isn't actually near the my base. This isn't the tier 4 near my base. It's just this had a bigger ashen sand area, so I thought it was better. I thought it was better to do that one, you know. Plus, the further away, the less damage you do to areas near you. And yes, I do understand that means if there's an update and there's a like something that generates, I'm not gonna see it, but like, it's fine. I found dinosaurs and they were terrifying. I'm good. Because there was like 4 raptors and they all wanted to eat me. I didn't expect them to want to eat me. I thought they were going to be passive. I thought the T-Rex was the only one that wants to eat me, but no, no, no. All of them do. All of them do. Alright, let's keep going though. We've got to get all the sand and all the soil. I'm going to come back with a whole bunch of stuff to work on the base with. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We've been through a bit of a rough patch having to, you know, knock out all that area, and maybe that has slowed down the progress a little bit. But sometimes you just need to hunker down and get it done. Jeez, this place looks insane. I mean, look at it. It's all gone. All of the dirt, all of the stone. That's crazy. That's crazy. And even the staircase is gone. Oh no! It's all the beginning of a big project. One could say the biggest project I'll probably ever face in this freaking game. Ah! So we have a lot of material. So I think it's probably best that we start off by putting out all the sand over here, the ashen sand. I think it's going to cover a large area. I don't know if we were going to replace, because we do have this kind of like quartz barrier going all the way around. I don't know if we're going to replace the quartz barrier with ashen sand and kind of like go into the water, or if this is going to be basically its own biome. So anything outside the biome is normal, but anything inside the biome is, well, this. Well, not this, but it's something different. Now, the reason why I'm placing the sand first is the sand is definitely not going to be on higher levels. Like, don't get me wrong, there could be sand that goes up in layers, but it's sand. It's going to be close to the water, you know? And there is either a case where I blend, when we're doing the blending, there's going to be a case where I blend the sand into the quartz and, so not quartz, the, what is chalk? Chalk! That's it. I keep calling it quartz. My Minecraft mind is taking over. But yeah, where the chalk actually takes over the sand and the sand takes over the chalk, so vice versa. It's just starting to get an idea, you know? We're just starting to get the ideas. Everything's cleared. Everything's cleaned up, and I think it's looking very bare, naked. It's looking very naked. Okay, so I kind of want to have a staircase going all the way down, because next time we're actually going to be tackling the areas, like mapping things out and building them out so we know where to put stuff. Because we can't just have, you know, giant towers the entire time. But I would like to be able to have a staircase that goes all the way to the bottom. My problem, of course, is going to be filling in the blanks. This is going to be rough. Do I just put it there? Okay, I think I'm just going to commit to going all the way around. Because this goes basically all the way around this. Does mean I'm gonna have to chisel off edges and stuff, but I feel like it should be okay. Is it 4 or 5? It's 5. Why is it 5? I mean, 5 is fine. I think 3 would be cooler. I think I did 5 because of this wall. That does mean I'm gonna have to do 5. Although this kind of blocks it, so I don't know what to do there. Because if I do 5, it's gonna hit this, I guess. Put down there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think I'm just overthinking it. I think of that spot where I'm overthinking this, but it does need to get done. You know. I'm stuck. Oh, I hate getting at this spot, you know. We might just have to figure it out next time, in all honesty. Because I feel like we're just so stuck trying to get things to work without putting in the areas and the dips and all that kind of stuff. I'm excited about it, but I'm worried that we're not going to have enough space for the projects that I'm thinking. We'll figure it out. I think the thing that I'm going to have to think of is I'm going to have to think of what I want platforms to be made out of, where I want the platforms, and how many. Because we're about to start building again. What I have to start thinking about is where I want the platforms, what I want to make them of, and how many I want. Because we can't move forward until I start basically mapping out this area. Oh, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard. But we can do it. I've basically made this project so difficult on myself when I really didn't need to. But I believe in us. I think we're going to have to cut it here and I'll see you in the next episode, to be honest. I'll have some mapping out before then. Some. Anyway, guys, good luck and wish me some luck as well. I'm gonna need it. My brain's gonna explode before I get any of this done. Oh, it's so beautiful. So I was talking about how I wanted to basically make layers. With this, you know, adding onto it more, and this is kind of the vibe I meant, you know, just making it kind of like almost platforms. But yeah, basically making platforms. And if you come up here, you see sand that goes all the way through to here. I'm still considering whether to make these a lot more jagged and rigid and stuff. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. We'll see. The main point of it is to build upwards. And as you can see, we're building a waterfall. And put that there. I think I'm going to leave the waterfall open though, because I might put something behind it. The other thing is, once we're actually finished doing this, we can start putting buildings into it. So for all I know, I might, you know, do something with this, make it a water duct or something. But as you can see over here, we've actually started making the platforms as well. We've started doing out some shapes. You know, there's a shape there, there's a shape there, and there's a shape there. Now, we're going to keep making these shapes all the way down, as if it's, you know, beautiful, beautiful running spring. Just chill out. But I feel it's probably necessary, just so that we don't, like, overdo it, I think is a nice way of putting it, is once we have a shape, we just make it. We make the shape area, so I just start on this straight away. And then, you know, move on to the next one and move on to the next one, because I believe, personally, I believe that if I were to, you know, keep setting up all these shapes and it doesn't look right, we're going to have to knock them all down, you know? And that's just going to be more annoying. That's just my personal opinion. People can have different opinions on how to build things, but, like, my personal opinion is, if I pre-plan everything, it's not going to look natural, it's going to look weird, and then I'm going to hate it, and blah, 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 blah. I know this is supposed to be vanilla, but they haven't added scaffolding, and I cannot live without it anymore. I'm sorry, I tried. But not having scaffolding in building is so bad. I didn't realize how rough it was going to be until I didn't have it. So there is now a flimsy scaffolding that you can put on things. This is a mod that someone created, and hopefully it'll work. If not, I'll just take it out. But how does it work when it's going to the side? Does it not? I guess I can put things next to it, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think they've figured out how to put the scaffolding to the side yet, as you can see. Okay, well, you got scaffolding up, which is something, you know? At the end of the day, it's something. Alright, so we filled in most of these spaces. I will have to do up there, but we filled in these 3 platformy type things. I'm going to go fill them in with dirt, I think, of some kind. Either the ashen soil or the cold dirt, depending what it looks like. Or both. You know, we do different platforms with different things. And what the point of this is to make the nice flat areas, kind of like discs. I was inspired by the movie Aeon Flux. I don't know if anyone knows Aeon Flux, but I was inspired by the movie Aeon Flux. I thought it was really cool how Aeon Flux kind of worked, and I was like, that's pretty awesome. So I wanted to make the gardens look like that. I hate that I have to go down just to get this piece. The ashen soil has a little bit more of a particle, but the dirt looks, you know, like dirt. Cold dirt is from the cold, like the cold biomes, obviously. From the ice biomes. I can't remember what tier it is. But yeah, the ashen soil is from the fire biomes. As I said, we can have like some platforms with ashen soil and some with cold dirt. But yeah, since we are doing a completely new biome, I feel like we have to embrace the style that we're trying to do, which is, it's weird, but it may work. So I'm going to do cold dirt over here. I wonder if there's any plants you can actually put on top of here. And if there is any like darker colored plants. Like, we could go and get some of the mushrooms from over in the blue one. That could be kind of interesting. Oh, we could get some of the tree leaves, because they could be used as bushes or, like, foliage of some kind. Because we are embracing blue. As you can see from the lanterns, obviously the portals, the fires and stuff like that. We're trying to embrace blue as the main, like, decorative color, I guess you could say. See, that one doesn't leak out onto the crops. I think the leaking onto the crops part was cool. Maybe ashen soil should be up here. You know, because that kind of looks cool. The blend. It blending in. I hate when that happens and you're like, I have a plan, and then your plan goes, no. It goes, no. You're dumb. You're dumb. On no unspoken terms, you are stupid. And how dare you think that? It's time for the next platform. We need them all to connect. You know? we need them all the platforms to connect. And I think the path is looking rather nice. Should probably eat something before I die. I mean, dying is it just happens, you know. People die every day. No, so come down here, the staircase. It comes down this way, wraps around here, goes through here, which, as I said, this will have, this will be like a residential area. Maybe. I might turn it to something else, who knows. But this is definitely going to be a residential area right here. Basically, the houses will go up to probably about there, so we still have courts above it. Oh, I see that every time and never fix it. And then we come through here. And the next part is over this way. So this is the next platform over here. So we've got to get this basically to drop down into here. If it comes down here... No, it should be fine. It should be fine. So I don't want to... Obviously, we're not doing circles and stuff, because those are not circles. But those are certainly... certainly something. They certainly are a thing. 3, 4, 5, and then wrap around here. So we're going to get rid of those. Okay. Now the next part of this is actually going to be lining up with this. Oh, nope. That's not even full blocks, they're slabs. That's just evil. So like right there. And then from now on, it'll be this. I'll start to build into there as well with these, with courts later. But for now, we're trying to get the platforms in. Platforms are a little bit more important than water. And before you ask, I have actually modded the water so that it has, what's its face? It has a infinite water source. It unfortunately has done a little, this. It's easily fixed just by tapping it. Like that. It fixes itself. But yeah. I wish I had done it when I first made this world. Then it would just spawn with infinite water source and I wouldn't have to worry about all those holes everywhere. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. What? What? What do you want now? Yeah, come at me, bruh. Come at me, bruh. Yeah, what do you think about that? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Fear me. That's right. You run away. You run away. I got your friend's feathers. Yeah. Okay, I'm good now. What? They came at me. They threatened me. I was just defending myself. No, you know what, bro? You're there. I blocked you there so that you wouldn't annoy me anymore. Okay? Your friend's dead, and that's your fault. Okay? I'm not gaslighting you at all. It is your fault. You two yelling at me and swearing at me, and then your friend came at me. Okay? He came into my territory, so you're gonna stay here and be safe, so I don't have to murder you. Wow, can't even look at me in the face. Wow. Lack of respect. Just a pure lack of respect from a bird. Can't understand it. Just a lack of respect. Absolutely, positively ridiculous. Cannot believe it. May have to murder something. I'm upset now. How dare they? Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. We might be looking into leading this into a bridge. So I think we're gonna go this way now. Right here, then that. There we go. So it changes to go to the corner here, And then this way. And then we'll have a bridge going over to there. Probably a big bridge, but still. I want it to be a little bit arched, so we'll probably use, again, slabs. And slab it up over there. I don't know why, but that looks just weird. And there we go. Our path now leads all the way to the top. It doesn't lead all the way to the bottom, though, I will say. It does not lead all the way to the bottom. Hello. Hello, kitty. What you doing? Hello, little man. Oh, wrong one. Do I want to know what you were doing? No. So yeah, it's going to wrap all the way around to here, and then it's going to take a bridge that way. So that way, if I'm traveling out there, if I'm going out into the world, it's a way to get back in here, you know? It's perfect. Now we kind of have to work on this. Oh, damn. Straight away. And this will only go to, like, here. It's going to be a lot easier if we actually put in cold dirt. I don't think we have enough cold dirt, though. It's fine. We'll start putting some in. Welcome, this is cold dirt. Actually, a lot of that's not going to even be seen. Whee! I'm going to put this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this area, because this is going to be the higher platform, and then come around and do the same, but with all of that. I don't know if we're going to have another, we'll probably have, actually, yeah, we'll probably have another platform here. Like that one, it's going to be a smaller platform for, like, lower down. So there'll be a platform right along here. Over here, between these two pavilions, pagodas, whatever to call them. That's pavilion. This is pagodas. The two pagodas is actually going to be a tower right here that goes up higher than these two. So there'll be a tower starting here, going up to there. So we will have to, like, create a shell for it, so at least we know where it is. Because there'll be a platform from there to here, and a platform from there to here, which will hit the tower. I just like the idea of levels and dimensions, and I think this will add a lot to it. And I want it to be both natural looking and, like, God-made, man-made as possible. So I'm really hoping this comes together and, yeah, has the look we're looking for. Okay, so as I was saying before, so we have to put in this tower kind of like frame before we're able to continue the platforms all the way around. Mainly because I just don't know where they'll connect. So I'm going to get this scaffolding out. And get this side's frame first, and then the other side. We only need the sides that are actually going to connect to the platform. Which is this one. So 1, 2, 3. And yes, all this is going to be removed when we actually build the tower, because the tower is not going to be made out of white clay. I am still deciding if I'm going to use white clay in the build. I was going to use it for houses, but now I'm not sure, because I don't know if the white clay could be turned into anything else but white clay. Like, can it be turned into white clay bricks and stuff like that? Which is it's kind of disappointing, because if you're going to put a block in the world, my personal opinion is don't put it out until you actually have, you know, things you want to work with it. You know, don't put quartz in there until you have, like, quartz blocks and stuff. Otherwise, it's just a useless block. Unless, of course, you like the pattern of this. But I think it's way too close to chalk. Let me look at, this is chalk. This is white clay. Chalk, white clay. Chalk, white clay. This one has more texture to it than this one does. But still, it's just so close to chalk. That's really depressing. It just turns into clay bricks. What about white clay bricks? So they have changed something, I guess. They made it so white clay can turn into something else, but they didn't make it... Very, very depressing. I'm going to put white clay in there, though. I don't want to accidentally use it instead of chalk. Alright, so now that we have the frame there, we can actually start bringing this one around. So this one is going to connect to the next one, which probably just going to put right there. Because why not? So we're going to hook it onto here and go up a few. I don't want to make it too tall. Because if it's... Yeah, I think that's about in line with that one, isn't it? And this is going to wrap all the way into there, so it's going to be a bit of a loop, I guess. Only a little bit there. bit of a circle, bit of a semicircle maybe. An almost circle, a rejected circle. It was rejected. It's fine. It's fine. Parents got used to it eventually. His parents are full circles. It took us a while to accept our child, being a half circle and all. So of course we're here for cold dirt. We are here for cold dirt for the platforms. But first of all, I think we can go collect some memories of the Outlanders. Oh, there you go. We got a frost skeletal mage. There you go. We even got one that we didn't expect to get. That's pretty cool. That was pretty decent. I'd love if they added a mammoth. Wouldn't it be so cool, a mammoth just pushing through, smashing through trees and stuff? I would like that. But yeah, so we've got to go find the Outlanders camp and collect some of that. Is this cold dirt? Don't think so. But yeah, so we've got to go find the Outlanders camp and collect some of that. Is this cold dirt? Don't think so. No, what is that? Basalt. I thought it might be. I was gonna call it slate. Yeah, see, this is cold dirt. Ooh. So this is what we'll be getting later. All that cold dirt. It's going to be perfect. It's just for the color. I would like some of this as well. And that's what later on we're going to have to go out with a pair of shears. And look for foliage like that. That's a kind of mute of color. We don't want too much color. The archer up above shooting at me. That's so rude. Hello. Goodbye. Shadows weave. Hello. Oh, there's one we haven't collected yet. Yeah. Let's go get the archer. Gonna guess he's up here. Oh, the hunter. Just jumped right over it. Oh, well now he's stuck down there. I came down to you. I gave you a chance. I hope you appreciate that. There we go. So we got 3 of them now. There's a mage type one as well, and there's a big guy who's usually in that. He took a lot to kill, and I kind of killed him from afar. I don't think I had a bow and arrow, so I had to like kill him behind something. You know what? I will take some of this stuff, though I don't think I have space with me. No, I do not. I did not think about that. We're going to have to go back before I even collect what I want. That's annoying. Onward! Onward to the frosted lands! We need cold dirt. Hi! Bye? That dude! So rude. You know? Just so rude. Can we just dig down? Yes, we can! Let's strip this land. Listen, this is far away from my base, so I'm okay with that. Beautiful. So much cold dirt. This is going to be great. The entire area is going to be covered in this very deep, depressing dirt. Ah, it's going to be wonderful. Everyone likes depressing dirt, right? Ah, depressed dirt. My favorite. At breakfast, lunch, and tea. Depressed dirt. Sorry, I'm being ridiculous now. I'm so sorry. I love how it's just like a sandwich. It's like cold dirt and then basalt, I'm guessing. Or it might be stone. It might be stone. You never know. But no, I think we're in the right track using a specific color palette. Though, if we put any grass-based thing down, it's going to start to spread quite fast, actually. It takes like a day or two to spread to the entire area. It's a little annoying when you're trying to make like paths out of just dirt. I will say that. That's the only kind of feeling I have about it. And I wish there was a way of stopping that. Other than just, you know, having the entire area bare and naked. But other than that, it's fine. I'm happy that there is grass spread. I just wish there was a way of preventing it if you didn't want it at the same time. So I like it, but I don't like it. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I like it, but I have to complain about something. Snow! You know, if the snow didn't look so much like snow, I'd add it to the base as well, but it definitely looks like snow. It's got like little snowy dunes and footprints you can make through it, which is actually really cute. I like when they make animations to the one, and they've done that with like soils, sands, the ashen sand, the ashen soil, the cold dirt, normal dirt, plots, snow. Either pieces, particles are flying up, or blowing away, like with the sand, and yeah, footprints in them. Sometimes you get so I can't remember which one it is, but it's like a puff of dust comes off from it. Just kind of cool. I think it's sandstone. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's sandstone. I've got to continue collecting this, and then we can go put it in the platforms, which I'm so happy to get the platforms in. At least some of them. I mean, sure we're going to add some more, but right now, the high up platforms are what we need to start with, you know? I'm going to replace all these blocks with the cold dirt. Ugh, that's the wrong one. Until I did it at nighttime. So no, we're replacing all these blocks with cold dirt, as I said I was going to, just to mix it in with the right colors of the biome. I'm also putting the ashen soil underneath here, just because of this little bit. I think it looks nice just peeking through. And also because before it was the grass, and I just think that looks a little insane. having a dark grey with this bright green poking through. So instead we now have the black poking through, and I think that's a nice touch. I do like that they blend over each other, even when they're underneath something, it still blends a little bit. But yeah, we're replacing all the grass up here with cold dirt to kind of blend into everything. Because if you look over here, is it over here? I hope it's over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there is. These platforms are the same deal. It's all that color going on. So yeah, the dirt, by the way, but yeah, with the cold dirt down there, you know, that's gonna be all cold dirt. Pretty sure we're doing all cold dirt for this one as well. I think I might change it to ashen soil. Why not? It's not gonna matter too much which one I choose. Cold dirt for that one, ashen soil for that one. And I think we're choosing ashen soil over here, or cold dirt, I can't remember. Cold dirt, we did cold dirt over here. So there we go. I could have honestly do a patchy version of both, but I think just having different colors and different platforms would look nice. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Just going to leave it at that. Okay, so first I'm just going to completely destroy all this, and then replace it. We've also, of course, got the platforms to fill in as well, which we will do after this project. The next step. But we are currently filling in the platform. Yay. We've got about, like, I think 5 platforms to do. And it's kind of the last thing we have to do for this is this section is basically filling in the platforms with our new biome type. Which, of course, is the soil, the ashen soil, and the the cold dirt. Ashen soil comes from the tier 4 area, and cold dirt comes from, I think it's tier 3, the cold biome. Which honestly, I thought was tier 2. I thought the cold biome was tier 2, but I feel like the sands are tier 2. Especially because Thorum is supposedly before Cobalt, and Cobalt's in the like the snowy biomes. Plus, I will say, they may be a little bit more dangerous. Like the cold area may be a little bit more dangerous by how many mobs spawn there. Whereas the only real threat that's in the sand biomes is the flying things. The scarix. Beautiful. It is so beautiful. I do enjoy the little things in life. Like placing blocks. It just makes my heart sing. Out here getting some ash and soil. What is that thing? Is it just a really weird... Oh, God. Hello. Who dat? New phone, who dis? What are these trees doing? What that tree doing? It's a new what's the dog doing? What the tree doing? Finally broke. It fell. Yay. Another tree over here. Well, they're burnt trees. It's just weird seeing them in such odd shapes. I'm not complaining, it's nice, but odd shapes did for sure. I'm wondering if there is a way to get burnt logs at the moment, because obviously the flamethrower is not in the game. But I wonder if there's a way to get burnt logs by, like, I don't know, putting lava next to them or on them or something. I haven't been able to figure out how to get lava. Sorry, burnt logs. And I kind of need it for my one block series. I'm gonna grab that and then we'll go home. It seems I'm already second guessing myself. I wasn't the biggest fan of the path before because I wanted to do something else with it. And now that I'm looking at it, is this better? Is this better than this kind of thing? So asked a poll, and so far the poll is saying no, I shouldn't stick with the old build. Should I stick to the old build? The answer is no. So I'm guessing people like this new one. I will say it is more detailed, and I like the little trim around here. The only issue I'm gonna have is, you know, lining these up, and yeah, that's probably it. Actually, the only issue is that. Which is my issue to figure out, guys, not yours. If suddenly we get a whole bunch of votes for a different one, I will change. But I think you guys are right. I should have went with my gut. If something looks better, you know, then change it. All right, let's get this. Let's get this going. We're going to be replacing all of the road. Also, we've got all the platforms done now, so I guess the next part is just planning what to put on them. And next time... Not next time. The next project is this one. The tower. The big-ass tower. The big-ass tower. The biggest ass. Ass. I'm saying as, but it always sounds like ass. Biggest ass tower. What is an ass tower? Look at it. Look at all those greys and browns. They were browny greys and bluey greys. Wait, I see some green. Why do I see some green? Huh? I see green right there. Don't like it. Why is there green right here? So we have the path over here, of course, that leads all the way up through here, through the different platforms, then up that path, through here, and then through here. Ah, perfect. Perfect! The next project is going to be the tower. I'm going to have to choose a few different blocks to work with, but the next project is the tower. It's the next thing we're going to move on to. I'm happy with the platforms, the way it all looks at the moment. We definitely will go in with some more definition up against the chalk walls. But we're probably going to do that when we actually start working on, you know, the lower areas, because we don't know what we're going to put in the lower areas, and I don't want to put anything yet, you know? Not while I don't know what's going to be there. But I'm happy we got everything that we wanted to get done, and we can move on, you know? Move on! Oh, it's going to look so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful tower. So, we have made a selection of blocks for this. We've got marble, cobblestone, cooled magma, slate, and bottle tree logs and birch. Now, whether they're actually going to work, I have no idea. but we kind of have to start it and see how it goes. I'm going to bring this and put it over here so it's close by, because we are working. This is the next project. We're working on it, you know. Just trying to think. Then some sort of marble there. Then slate along there, maybe. The only issue with slate is that we only have, like, I think it's cobbled slate is the only option. They don't have variations of slate. See what I mean? It's just that slate. Nothing else. Whereas stone, we have heaps of options to work with. So, you know, we could do stone brick across there. And stone brick is going to go with the rest of the stuff. So, if I have a look at this, marble, could use marble brick and kind of match it. Or I could do some, oh, see, why does, yeah, it does connect, doesn't it? I didn't even notice that. I actually don't mind this, to be honest. I don't mind the look of it. Which is kind of crazy. Because it's wood. But I don't mind it. I don't know why. Look, it's not very this vibe, I will say. It's a little off from this vibe. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good to have a little bit off. What I do want to do, though, is I want to go out and get some more of the bottle tree and the birch. Because we don't have any of that. And if we're going to be making this big, long tower out of, out of blocks, I mean, we're going to need some more. I don't care what people say. We're definitely going to need some more. I'm glad there are different size birch trees. Like, some of these are quite large. Some of these are tiny as hell. But some of these are enormous. Oh, and they go deep into the ground too. Look at that. Look at all that. Oh. I don't know how the bottle brush is going to work, but is it going to go into the ground too? No, as I said, I'm pretty sure the bottle brush has like 100 pieces per just tree. It's just hard to find the said tree. It's just hard to find the tree itself. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We always do. Eventually. Sometimes it takes us a while, but we eventually figure it out. I basically, like for example, recording things, you know? Sometimes I end up having to play the game twice. Just because of an issue with one quest. And you know what? We make it work. We play the game for the second time. And, yeah, just keep in mind of the mistake from before. The mistake being that there was no saves. You couldn't save, so if you died or did something stupid, you couldn't go back. Ah! I'm on fire! Help! Help! Oh, I'm fine. Alright, we need to find ourselves some... Ooh, that's interesting. We need to find ourselves some bottle brush trees. Ooh, are those hyenas? Sorry, I just don't trust these guys, if that makes you feel better. I think that's dry wood. And that's the bottle brush? I thought the bottle brush was huge. I thought the bottle brush was thick. You know? What is this? What is this? It's dry, isn't it? Yeah, it's a dry log. I think this is what we're looking for, right? Damn, boy. Yo, thick. Damn. Hi, guys. How you doing? We can't tame the antelope yet. I don't know why, but we can't tame the antelope yet. There we go. I got 104 just from that one. But now we gotta go find another one. Where there's one singular bottle brush tree. There's this huge area though. I feel like actually we probably should go over here. The greenery areas. There's two over there. So let's go over there. There's two. Just running over. I need the trees. I need those trees. At least we don't need more of these trees. I'm so glad I chose birch as the one that I need 2 layers of, because honestly, had I chosen this one, we wouldn't be having a fun time. Oh, there's a hyena. Hello, crazy eyes. How you doing? Bye, crazy eyes. He looked like he was from Orange is the New Black and was gonna ask me if I'd like to be my wife. I have a beautiful knife. Would you like to be my wife? Very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. We still need some more, so I'm going to have to find some. What are we at now? We're about 310? I would like 500 because we got 6,000 the other one. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's the secret cave type thing. It's quite pretty. Hello! Wait, we can tame you? Oh, no, we can't. Oh, that would be so amazing if we could tame you. Having you in my home would look so adorable. You'd be like the centerpiece. I could use it. I could like shell him out and make a nice bowl. Oh, a nice salad bowl. That'd be awesome. They should add that to the game. Make it so you could shell out. You could get an armadillo shell and make it into a salad bowl, and you can make big salad. Big salad, eh? You better not mess with big salad. Oh, why? Oh, Caesar will come after your ass. Oh. And then there's Johnny Thousand Island. Johnny who's from Thousand Island. And then there's Vinny Vinaigrette. You're gonna regret messing with Vinny Vinaigrette. I just wanted to share this moment with you guys. Just a little bit of sharing. Yay! I wonder how much that is. Oh wow, 280. That was 280 logs falling. Ah! That's so good. I'm gonna move this around. But no, so someone put a mod in the mod packs that was basically a statue of Simon, which I think is so cute. It is really cute. It's Big Simon talking to Little Simon, and he's pointing to the future. I kind of want to have like a giant, like a pillar that goes really high up, and he's like pointing up to the sky. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but maybe in like a garden or something. But it's so cute. Oh, whoever did this is amazing. But that's really nice of them too, to have like a almost tribute to Simon. It's a really good statue. Not gonna lie, it's a really good statue. I'm trying. We can't do 10 because 10's too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to go one lower up there. But we can do 6 instead of 10. As said, 10's a little bit too much. 10's a little bit too... I mean, 6 doesn't look great either. I kind of want to do 7 at this point. I think 7's the right number. But 7 would need this to be up higher. You know what I mean? I don't think that's an option at this point, is it? Okay, I'm going to go up and I'm going to try 7, see how high it goes. Because 7 is 21, which means it'll be 24 high. Which means we need a staircase up to it. Is it going to look dumb with a staircase up to it, I think is another question. So this one here. I think the staircase is only going to be too high though. So it's only going to be like 2 blocks high. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hey, I'm okay with being wrong, you know? Right. So if this is the case... We have, this is the bottom floor, obviously. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the first floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the second floor. Which actually could be kind of cool. You know, the floor could step down onto here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the next floor. So it is too high. Too higher than this. I don't know. Should we... 7 will look good. But it also is... This is too high. 6 will look fine. 10 is too big. This is the problem we are running into. Let's go throw out some stuff. Or put some stuff away. I'm definitely getting in my head about this one. Damn, I went up 4. 1, 2, 3. Rude. Trying to get higher than the others. It's coming along. Oh, I forgot to do the last 3 of those. You know what? That is so predictable. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Oh no, 3. 3. And now it's all beautifully lined up. Just got to finish this one over here, and then we'll finish with these towers. We can move on to the marble, and then we can actually start designing the floor plan. I just want the shape around it so we know where everything's going to be, and then we can do the floor plan. At the moment, I have no idea what I want to use for the floor. It's mainly because I'm not too sure what we have left. You can definitely use smooth quartz. I could do something like this, though. I could do something big like this. We could make lights in the middle. Yeah, lights in the middle. We could use a lot of calcite and quartz, but just in a grander scale. Could also see if we have anything else blue. But yeah, I think calcite, quartz, and the shiny blocks will look good. But I do think we should add something else blue to it. What exactly? No idea. So we have to go find cyan crystals, especially for the flooring. And just fixing up the water. Where are some... they should be in the water, shouldn't they? Aha. Yeah, 1 cyan crystal. We need like 10 for each thing. So there's that. There's no more in here. Is there another blue thing nearby? There's one over there. Well, we'll keep checking this one, and then we'll go over to that one. Yay, another single crystal. Yay! 2, 3. This is not going to go very fast. I think we're going to need at least 4 crystals for each of the levels. So, oh god! So that's 12? No! Don't touch me! And that's not if that's only if I don't do another. Fine, touch me so I can murder you. That's if I don't do like levels above as well. Like we're probably going to be doing some above levels too, and that would need more. Ooh, a cave. Is there blue crystals in here? No. I believe you can get them in there though. Blue crystals! Oh, clusters over here. Only 1 per cluster though. It's a little annoying. Got nothing from that one. So you either get 1 or nothing. That's some great odds. Would you like 1? Or nothing? Probably 1? Oh. Oh. Nothing it is! Too bad, so sad. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. I don't get it. I just wanted the crystals. So yeah, we'll go over to the other blue area. Collect some more. So for 10 of them, that 12, you're going to have 120. I'd say, personally, we should probably find like 250. That means we have 25. I think that's a safe number of them, personally, but what do I know? I'm just a simple friendly who works 2 jobs, who loves the kids and never stops. I have the heart of a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm trying to make this look good, but it's not going easy, especially with the centerpiece looking like this. I don't know if the gold is gonna work. You know? I don't know if the gold is gonna work. But I definitely tried something, you know? I definitely tried something. I think I need those. Yeah, here it is. These pieces in the center. Like that. Actually, we could put the blue one in there. So the cyan and have a blue. I don't mind this. Trying to make this work. It is so hard. Bam, 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 bam. How's that look? Okay. If I just do that. Oh, that actually looks better. Yeah, that looks better. The rest is just going to be chalk, so... the rest is going to be chalked. Let's not chalk about it. Let's just, honestly, let's not chalk about it. And once we decide what we're going to do here, we've got to do it on every single platform, you know? And since I've decided where those go, those now go there. There is no changing them. But let's fill this in. Let's fill in the blank. And see what it looks like. Well, I like that section. I think this is good. I think this is good. It fills in the space. It's not too busy, but it has a nice little pattern to it. Look at that. That's so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody said love. I love it. Okay, so we just need the blue gem in the middle. Like blue. And all the gold can go away. I don't think the gold suits this at all. I've tried to make the gold work. I've even wasted gold to do it. But it's just not working. Maybe with one of the other civilizations it would work. You know, like oopsies. With Egyptian would work, especially because we're using the sandstone. I think gold will go great there. And that's what we'll focus on at some other time. But we're not doing that right now. We're doing Greek. Get into the Greek, and most of this has been blue and white. I think we can make like 9 of these. We only need a few, but hey. I'll make 6. Oh, and I'll put these back in to make another 1. There we go. Let's put this in the middle. Make sure it's the right way up. There. See, it's like a little shade difference. It's very subtle, and that's what I like. But now I have to do this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We are slowly working. We are slowly working on the inside of the tower, because this is what the tower's looking like so far. And I don't know how I feel about it, because it's a bit blocky, it's a bit boring, you know, it's something. I like the center of the tower more than I like the, cause this part of the tower, like this, got the little square and there, it's so pretty. And then, doing this, not that piece. You know, the parts on the inside are what I'm really enjoying. The outside looks kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie, the outside looks kind of terrible. And I don't know how to fix this. Because the inside I'm liking, and I feel like this is what I wanted for the inside, you know? I'm gonna be putting lights in here too, so I'll put these here, 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 and here. I don't know, maybe I should look at, I'm probably gonna keep the inside. I'm gonna keep this inside little bit here, because I think this is great. I think this is great, it's an easy way to get up as well. And I think this is great. But I feel like I'm going to go back to the drawing board and find some pictures of old Greek towers, like mythological towers, and see what the shape is and go from there. Because this shape is not doing it. And it's not even giving that vibe. If I wanted to do that, I should have done pillars there. This should have been more open, I feel. But yeah. I'm gonna go look up and do some more research, I feel, because this is not it. We're at day 190, so you know what I mean? It's day 190 and we need to just completely destroy the outside. Completely destroy. So I've been working on trying to get this to look better, and I've been looking up online different things that will make it look better. And ideas, I should say. This is what I've come up with so far. Like, I actually do like this. I do like this. But I don't know if I like this part. I feel like that's a bit too much. Maybe getting rid of those little pieces. But yeah, so I looked at some towers, and honestly, the tower that I built actually did look like a Greek tower. The Greek towers are really ugly. Ancient Greek towers were not, I'm guessing, made to look pretty. Just gonna be honest, they were not pretty. So I was just like, oh, okay, so I guess we'll have to make something else because that is hideous. And yeah, so we're gonna be trying something else instead. Something that I saw online, and it supposedly is in the vibe of Greek mythology. Actually, don't hate that either. Something needs to go there though. Some different material. Yeah, something does need to go in that center area. Look, I'm not going to say it's the best looking tower I've ever made, but it certainly is kind of cool. I would be happy to retry making it. I think if I remade it, it would be taller. I think I would have gone the whole 10 instead of 7. But honestly, it's looking a lot better than it did before, because before was a disaster. Let's just be honest, it looked like a old moldy tube. Looked like a bad build. It was a bad build. And I regret even, you know, making it. Looking at it now, I'm just like, that was bad. What was I supposed to do, though? I was winging it. Ideas don't come to me easy when I wing stuff. We did it! We made it pretty! Look at this! I feel like it's gonna look so good when it's really tall. I feel like right now it's looking a little short. It's looking a little short, but I like this. I like this, and I even put the glowing stones in there as well. So there's like this blue glow coming from it, so it's kind of cool. And I'm starting currently on the 4th layer, which I think it's gonna have 5 or 6. I'm gonna have to look from below every time I make a layer and see how many more layers it's gonna need. But this is a lot of marble. This is a lot of marble. I've been enjoying making it though. I really have. I think it's so much fun to make something, it be terrible, and then you make it again and it be amazing. Well, it'd be wonderful. I won't say amazing, but it's wonderful, and I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters, right? Right. Starts hyperventilating. Right? Just someone tell me it's gonna be okay. Yeah, now we're over to here. Which I believe actually, oh geez, I just realized I'm gonna have to. We do actually have a path down here though, which I do need to fix this up. So let's go do that. Oh yeah, roll. So like the path comes down here. It looks so bad. So that looks so bad. Yeah. So far the path just comes down here. I might just make this all into nature, so I don't have to bring a path actually into here. Some call it laziness. I call it a design choice. Maybe just like that, perhaps? That's fine, right? It's just a staircase down. it's just a staircase. Plus, this is going to be turned into that. And this side, the same thing. So, oh no, it's this side. Is it this side? Yeah. Me realizing, ooh, maybe I should move this over. So put that one there, and then that one there. Actually, you'll still leave a piece there. Let's still do a piece there. Actually, no. We do that piece there, because then I can block that. I can block how ugly that is. So yeah, basically you come down here and you come into here. Ah. Oh my God. Isn't it beautiful? Wait. Isn't it beautiful? Well, it's actually really glowy. So after, you know, having so many mistakes with the original tower and then knocking it down and making the small bit of this tower, I finally got it right. I like it. I do like it a lot. I think the only thing we need to look into now is the roof, which of course I'm going to bring the black slate into that roof as well. We're going to do a curved roof. And then after that, we're just going to do the finishing touches inside. But yeah, today we're just going to finish the roof. That looks so cool. It's going to look so much better when everything else is done, but that is awesome. And I do like how you get in. Of course, this is where the actual path is going to be. We're going to have pieces all along there, but come in here. I'll eventually have to put lanterns in there, but we don't have enough materials for lanterns. I did spend like 2 days, or maybe 3, getting materials for this. I was in and out for a little bit. But yeah, we're up to here. Oh, we got one more. We got one. Ah! One more. Gotta fill in that section. as you can see. So the roof is up here. Got a perfect view of all of that. You can step up here and go, wow. Little roofs over there. Dome roof there. Soon we're gonna have dome roof here. We just gotta start doing the stuffs. Oofed. I still have to start doing this. Because there's going to be a layer covering all this. Because just like under these ones, you can probably see from that little bit there, we did a slab layer here. So it wasn't just going straight into the slate. I just thought that would be a bad decision. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? So we just got to do the roof. Do the roof, do the roof. All these stuff in the back to the roof. Ow. I don't know how this is going to turn out though. It's obviously going to be a lot bigger than the original. I'm gonna have to put some, I might have to cobble this, I just realized. If I change it back to normal, I think it'd be fine, but I'm gonna have to cobble it because, yeah, this is all cobbled. Oh, we'll get it done. I thought I should do a little bit of a here we're at now, because we've spent like, what, 5 days now? 5 days building the second part of the tower, and I'm in love with it, but... There's also a but. There's also a but. A very big but. We need this roof. Just gonna put that there. Oh, no, it's raining. I'll have to send all the workers home. Guess I'll have to go home. Ah, the simple sounds. Sprut-a-dong. Dong-dong-dong. Sprut-a-dong. I don't know what we're going to do next, though. I think we'll talk about it tomorrow, but what we're going to do next, what task we're going to take on, what is going to be episode 16, you know? What is going to be episode 16? What are we going to do? I can't believe we're already up to episode 16. It's a little crazy. You know what? I will do a second layer. Screw it. But for me, it's just like, what's next? What part are we going to tackle? Because there is stuff we can do. Like, don't forget, we have markets to build and housing around the edges. And I wanted to kind of start up here and move outwards. I just hope when we get down to the lower areas down there, we're not going to have too much like connecting the upper areas with the lower. Yeah, I could just fill it with lava and death and violence down here, down the bottom. The further you get down, the more scary it gets. No, that's not the kind of build we're doing this time. Though that would be cool to put hell down below. This is heaven. Heaven. I'm in heaven. Anyway, I'm going to start doing the slating, the slatering, and hopefully it's going to look okay. Cross fingers. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. The two pagodas on either side, looking up at the tower. Okay, we need lower perspective. So I should look over here first. You know, looking out onto our town and... Yeah, it's good. I'm not the biggest fan of the lumpy thing that's going on there, but I didn't want to make it too tall, you know, and then have it, like, up to here above everything else. Sorry, I just got my head in. I'm not the biggest fan of it. They, like, cut it all the way back to here. It's, like, ridiculous. So, I don't know. Let's go down. Let's go down. Hytale is down here, too. Let's put our weapons on. Where'd Hytale go? Okay. Whee! Aha! Wow. Over here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what I was wanting. A nice, cool tower that gave off the Roman Colosseum vibes. Hey, are you a normal crab? Yeah, you're a normal crab. I love the blue light that's coming off it there. It's not going to look as weird once we put everything else in, but for now it's just kind of a weird and wacky blue light coming out of it, which is, that's fine. But no, I think it really does add. As you can see, it's got the tower there, the super goes there, and my pavilion there. It's perfect. Now the only thing I need to do is do this final thing up the very top. And I don't even know if I actually want to do it yet. I might just leave it plain, you know? Might leave it open to the world. Because as you can see, all the way up until you get to here, it's that room. But in saying that, these ones are all connected to, except for this one, is all connected to walls and wall pieces. I don't know if I want to do it to the higher up level. I feel like it's still going to be weird not having something covering up this. Not having something cover up this. Maybe we could put some smooth. Do I even have any smooth at the moment? What if I just do this? Just this. So this is still like covered. But I don't do the full center room kind of thing. And that. There we go. So it's just this. It's a little bit more open now. And you go up to here, which is the very top, and this won't have one of those. This is just looking out to the world. Yay. Beautiful. It's very bright today. You can see everything. Can't wait till this entire area is covered in buildings, though. Because right now, it's not. It's looking a bit insane. Nothing I could do there, I guess. There's also another bird stuck here, too. But anyway, next time, what we're going to be focusing on is some of these platforms. We're going to start putting some stuff inside of them, which is going to be cool. You know, put some buildings and some nature. Unfortunately, I think these ones, I don't know if I can actually put buildings on them. And if I do, they're going to have to hang over the edge. They're going to have to like hang over the edge or be attached to the other side. So if you do put buildings on here, they would have to have like pillars going all the way down to the water. So yeah, we probably won't start on this one because of that. Because they'd be going to the water. It's going through my path. We're probably going to start over near the staircase. We're probably going to start over here in this section where there is a lot more space to work with. What I wanted to put here was markets. And I wanted to have them facing over this way and have like some fence kind of thing. And then just a building there. A bit that wraps around about here. A building here that goes into this part. And another building there that goes into that part. And finally a building that wraps around here. So 3 buildings in one section. All of them not being too high up. Obviously, that is kind of the cutoff point. They can't go higher than that because that would be hitting the build above. So the highest they can go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably make them 5. It's very much like doing the kind of, you know, Diagon Alley from Harry Potter, except being very careful where you place things. But that's for next time. And honestly, guys, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful time. And I will see you in the next one, the next episode of Hytale. And I've been having a lot of fun here. Really Greek-inspired. And hopefully we can make some Greek-inspired buildings. Even though we don't have white clay to work with. Which is kind of upsetting. So we may look into seeing if there's anything coming up for white clay. Or we may have to look into a mod for it. Which I really don't want to have to mod this that way. Anyway, guys. See you next time.